Previously on Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's. I was trying to plug a Glade plug-in into the plug, and I electrocuted myself accidentally. Well, to avoid any such accident occurring again, I thought that I would maybe circumvent the plug, and I put my Glade plug-in full of Hawaiian Breeze-scented oil on my stovetop to heat up. And unfortunately, that was a very bad idea. It exploded, and now there's oil all over my kitchen and all over my person. So I was just wondering what I should do about that. It smells nice. It's rather pungent, and it's not going away.
Okay, well, you may have to take several baths.
And is there anything in your guidance about how many baths it might take?
No, just until you can get the scent off.
Okay. I was concerned about getting a little too pruny, but okay.
Hello, and thank you for calling Century Safe. Please listen as our options may have changed. To request a key or combination, please press 1. If you're a retailer or distributor, please press 2. For technical support, please press 3.
Thank you for calling Century Safe. My name is Desiree. Can I have your name, please?
Brian Thompson?
Thank you, Brian. How can I help?
Well, I purchased a Century Safe 2-cubic-foot fireproof and waterproof home safe with a biometric lock, aka a fingerprint scanner, and I'm having some trouble opening it with the fingerprint scanner.
Okay, I can help with that. Do you have the serial number for the safe?
I do not.
Do you have a white sticker on the outside of the safe on the front door near the hinges, or it should be in the owner's manual?
I do not have the owner's manual, and if there was a sticker on it when I purchased it, I probably removed it for aesthetic reasons.
Okay.
Well, the issue is that I recently had a mishap that required me to take quite a few baths, and ever since then it hasn't been opening. I don't know if that has something to do with it, if perhaps my skin is too moist or too pruny or something like that.
Okay. Is this one where after you do the code or swipe your finger, you have to push a handle down to
Yes,
open?
there is a handle, and it is pushed down. There's also a keypad, but of course I lost the key code some time ago. I wrote it on a pizza box. My landlord made me throw it out.
How long ago did you buy the safe?
6 months ago.
Okay.
I came into possession of an artifact that I needed to
version,
protect.
do you push your finger straight on it? Are you putting your finger straight on it, or are you trying to pull your finger down in a swiping motion?
Typically, I put my thumb right on the scanner. I tried pressing as hard as I possibly could, maybe to sort of flatten out the skin that had become so pruny, but that doesn't seem to be working either. It's just simply too pruny.
Yeah, if it's an issue with your finger, then it's there's nothing I can do to fix that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you could try reprogramming your fingerprint with it more pruny now. And see if it reprograms, because if your fingerprint doesn't look like it originally did when you scanned it, then it's not going to read it as the same, right?
Okay, right. Okay, I guess I could try doing that. Is there an alternate way into the safe? I know in movies people sometimes use a stethoscope and they listen to it. Is that something I could...
No, you would need to either enter the code or break the thing open.
Oh, break it open? Is it breakable into?
That would
break
be
into
the
a bowl?
worst case scenario.
I'm sorry?
The worst case scenario would be to break the safe open. Any safe with enough time, tools, and force can be destroyed. Usually you have to contact the locksmith to do it.
Oh, that's disturbing to hear. I thought this was unbreak-intoable. That's sort of why I purchased it. I do have, as I said, valuable artifacts inside.
Yeah, it's not a Fort Knox safe. I mean, it's durable, and it would take someone a really long time, but anything can be destroyed with enough force.
Interesting. That is good to know. Do you sell safes that are impossible to break into?
No, we can't say that on any one of our products.
Okay. And do you...
That way, if your items get locked in and the parts malfunction, then you would really be in trouble.
Right. Well, if I have to use incredible force to break into this safe, I believe the chances are fairly good that the items inside may become damaged. Is that something that you would be prepared to reimburse me for?
Well, we would have to do troubleshooting. We'd have to see if we can get it open with the code. If you've lost your owner's manual already, we can see if we can find the serial number for the safe. And
I did at one time have the owner's manual, but I lost it in a purse snatching. It's actually a distressingly common occurrence here in New York, United States. New York, people will just come up to you on the street under the guise of showing you their fancy new pair of scissors, and then they will just cut the strap of your purse and run off with it.
There's usually a second serial number sticker hidden underneath the keypad. If you get your head down below it and look up, if you have that, we can look up the combination that was provided on the back of the owner's manual, the one that you use to program your fingerprint, and you could use the code instead.
Okay. Well, let me just try to see if I can sort of bend my neck and see up under the keypad. One moment, please.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Dustin.
Hello, this is Brian Thompson. I saw this number as the contact telephone number on foamnoodles.com, an online retailer of pool noodles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I recently had a bit of an accident and hurt my neck, and it's an injury that I believe is going to require a foam neck brace. And I called my local Dwayne Reed and asked about pricing on neck braces, and the prices, I don't know if it's because of inflation or what, but they were astronomical, metaphorically speaking, to say the absolute least. So I was wondering if maybe I could save some money by using some sort of a pool noodle that I can either cut down to neck size or is already sold in that size. Do you have a noodle that might fit around a neck?
I mean, a lot of them will bend and twist, to kind of do that. It's going to all depend on the diameter. And it's nothing you're going to wear all the time, I'm assuming.
Well, of course, I wouldn't wear it all the time. I'm sure it would become soiled after some number of hours of walking around, sweating, eating, etc. I would want to change it out as much as possible, which is another reason why I should try and save as much money as I can. I see you sell noodles in bulk?
Yes. So I guess I'm going to have a question back to you. And
okay.
I actually had neck fusion, so I know the brace, I think the one that you're talking about.
It's just a foam neck brace?
That's what, they had something like that. It's like plastic plus foam to kind of keep your head in one position because of surgery.
Well, I haven't had surgery. I just sort of got a crick in my neck from trying to look underneath the keypad of my safe.
Okay, yep. So, they're still plenty stiff if you want to, lay against it. There's a 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch. And being that it's foam, you can obviously curve, cut, do whatever you need to with it. As far as absorbing anything, that shouldn't be a problem at all because, a pool noodle in general is just plastic with air bubbles, right? And it's a closed cell, meaning that the cells, they stay sealed. So nothing should permeate into them. Now, if you were to cut them, like to tailor it for what you're talking about, you would probably want to use just a hair dryer or something. Just put go over the area that you cut, just to kind of heat it up a little bit, glaze it over so everything's sealed.
I see.
Be good to go.
So the molecular cells that make up the noodle are impermeable, but if I cut it down to size, it will permeate them.
Just those particular cells that you pop, right? You're just going to kind of seal up that edge again. Yep.
Okay.
Just let nothing get back in.
Apply some heat.
And again, they're all tiny, tiny, tiny little air bubbles. So even if you didn't, nothing's going to permeate past that top row anyway, but just kind of a, hey, you might want to do this statement.
Okay. Well, in addition to human-based soil, would this be something that would protect it against soil from, say, outside liquid or let's say a sauce, like a pizza? Okay.
Yep. And actually, people can clean these with Clorox wipes and such. That's just fine.
Okay. That sounds perfect. Okay. So what's the best way to order some noodles? Or how many do you think I would need?
Well, I don't know what diameter you're looking at. Having neck issues, if you want to lay against it, you're probably going to want to just start with something small. I would think a small pack.
Well, I wasn't thinking about laying against it. I was thinking about a noodle with a hollow center that perhaps I could just maybe cut a slit in and sort of clip it to my neck and just wear it like that, like a foamy necklace.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe something small. Then I would just go with maybe the standard noodle pack. That's the 2.5 inch across diameter with a 1 inch hole. So if you need to make it softer in spots, you can kind of take a knife and slice through into that hole to make it a little bit softer so it can bend in easier. Yeah,
okay.
Really, your creativity is kind of what the limit here.
Oh, that sounds very nice. One other question, if this is intended to be a pool noodle and I am wearing it on my neck, if I jump in or fall into a body of water, would this serve as a flotation device?
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope. Nope. Pool noodles are technically considered a toy, so they are not rated for life-saving purposes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They're never actually rated that way.
Okay. Well, just because they're not rated that way, is it something that I could do sort of off-label, so to speak, or you wouldn't advise against that?
I actually couldn't probably even comment on it. I would have no idea. We sell millions, 1.7 million noodles a year, and I hear from many of different customers across many platforms, and I will hear the occasional customer say, these are not big enough to float me, which we just respond, they're not meant to. It's a toy, right? They're just meant for the water. If you need a flotation device, something to hold you up, then you need to get a life jacket, something that's made for that purpose. Okay. Well, I've been watching my figure. I think it would probably hold me, but I guess I can just test it out on myself. Okay, so what was the procedure for ordering? Just do it right through the website. Whichever one you're looking at, you can order it right on the website. You can order a small pack or a big pack. Small pack or big pack. Okay, wonderful. This has been very helpful. Thank you very much. And I hope your neck problems are doing better. Oh, yeah, it was years ago. We're good. Okay. Well, that's wonderful to hear. Yep. All right, my man. Take care. Thank you for your candor. Goodbye. Yep, bye-bye.
Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com. To support the show, please join my Patreon at patreon.com/pizza@mcd's for exclusive benefits. And for more information, including links to social media, merchandise opportunities, etc., visit pizza@mcdonalds.com. Thank you to my invaluable Patreon producers:
Solomon Goudsward, Andy McH, Jeffrey Francis Sylvia, Adam Crump, Dan Dreyer, Paulie Egan, Creighton Barrow, Grant Bacon, Andrew Ahmed Rubin, Pam Gabriel, Kimberly King, Brad Allen Thompson, Jay Poop, Thomas Young, Billy Jean, Calvin Thomas, Joe Kajic, Andrew Duffy, Will, Gerald Lewis, Bipolar Biped, Opus Moreski, Jacob Ford, Kyle Tarak, and Laurel Paul.
I'm Brian Thompson, investigative journalist.